Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video, highly requested video. We're comparing 444 Marlin versus 4570. Too many of y'all to count have requested we do some of these videos, so we're doing it today. You surely saw it in the thumbnail and the title. Clay blocks versus both of these. Now, I've gotten the most similar ammo type that I could find so we can compare apples to apples somewhat. And here's what I got. I've got Remington Core-Lokt 4570 405 grain. Then we've got the Remington Core-Lokt 444 Marlin 240 grain. Now there's all kinds of different variations. We could have got the 300 grain 4570, and that would have been faster and a closer grain weight. But really, people comment that all the time. Why didn't you use the same grain weight? Well, things are optimized for the round. The most common 4570 is the 405 grainer. When you get to doing the 300 grain stuff, me personally, that's not what 4570 was made for. It's made for the 405 grainer. So that's what I got. And this says 1600 feet per second. I did bring my chronograph. We're going to test that. This one says 2350 feet per second. And we're going to be launching them as some clay. These are 10-pound blocks of clay, just to show you. Like, this stuff is, you can smudge it a little bit, but it's pretty tough. This stuff is pretty hard. I could drop it on the ground and it would not hardly deform it too much. Now if I slammed it, it would, but this is pretty tough clay. And what I'm going to do, send one each at its own 10-pound block, turn the slow motion on, and we're just going to see what happens. Now, again, to make it apples to apples, I've been working on this video for a while. I got matching barrel lengths because heaven forbid we have different barrel lengths when we're comparing stuff. So here's what I got. I went and bought both of these. Exactly matching, a little bit different scope, but a similar scope. CVA Scouts. Stainless steel, fluted barrels, threaded barrels with brakes. And these actually have pretty good triggers in them. This scope has got what, 9 zoomies, and this one's got 10 zoomies, a Styrka and a Leupold. Scopes are different, but pretty much the same. CVA Scouts. So, first, let me get you a close-up of the boulots here, and then I'm going to chronograph them, and then we're going to sling some lead. So, let me give you a close-up of what the difference is. Some of y'all might have seen 4570. A lot of y'all probably never seen a 444 Marlin. I never seen it until I bought one. But let's take a look, get you up closer. This is the 4570 on the left here, if my camera will focus. And then this is the 444 Marlin. Get you a straight on look here kinda, so you can see the difference. 444 on the right and 4570 on the left. Let's chronograph them real quick. Got my chronograph set up out here. This is the Caldwell G2 chronograph. And let's double check it again. What do the boxes say on these? 444 Marlin says 2350 and 1600 for the 4570. Now these Scouts are shorter than average barrels, but I don't think we're going to be too far off from those numbers. Let's check it out. All right, first the 444 Marlin. Don't need all the zoomies. Don't hit the chronograph. Woo! 2285. I'll bring you in closer in case you don't believe me. Get the glare off there. 2285. So we got some pretty good sauce on it. That's just a shade below what the box called for on that one. Now, the 4570. See how close this is to 1600 feet per second. I made some dust fly, didn't it? That one got 1620. I'll show you guys that again too. Man, that made a bunch of dust flies. It's been dry here. Look at there. 1620. So that one was even faster than the box. Pretty sweet. But we're here for the clay. Go set the cameras up. I'm gonna hit the clay from 100 because that's what you guys always ask. When I used to do something like 10 feet away and y'all say that's not realistic. We want to see it from 100-yard deer catching distance. So that's what I'm fixing to do. Set up the cameras. Should be pretty cool. All right, here we go. 45-70 first. Let me get it dead on here. Fireball. I'm not kidding. Some of that clay was in the sky for like 10 seconds, maybe not 10, but 5. Let's check it out. All right, so I think we definitely got a pretty square hit there. The bottom half just, and then the top half, I'm not kidding, that stuff went so high. You can see little giblets of it here all over the grass. I'm out of breath from sprinting back and forth. But there's clay everywhere, all over. We'll go do the 444 Marlin. Try to get just as square of a hit. I didn't realize that. Look at the top. That's the top off the 45-70 right there. So we'll see it in the slow-mo. I don't know if that just flipped over or what, but that's pretty wild. Or maybe that's a side. It might be a side. Hard to say, but we'll see it in the footage. All right, now the same, but with the 444 Marlin, try to get a good center on this one too. Same thing, guys. Hang time on some of that clay was crazy. Let's go check it out. Pretty wild, guys. Look at this. Get this camera out of the tripod. Almost the same exact result. Big old flat pancake and more clay all over the yard. What's crazy is it went forward, but look at how far back some of this clay came towards the bench back there. Pretty far, I don't know, 10 yards. There's more even way back here that came. We sent the boo lot that way, but the clay came back this way. So pretty crazy. I think both of those are pretty big powerhouses. Pancakes of clay, and I don't know what that is on the ground. All right, I don't know about you, but that was a fun video. I won't know exactly what happened until I edit that slow motion footage, but from what I could see in real time, both of those clay blocks were absolutely pancaked. Lots of energy downrange on the target. Now, what I want to know from you guys in the comments down below, which one are you picking? Me and you are headed to the woods, 444 and a 45-70. Which one are you saying, hey man, let me get that one? It's a tough pick, but 444 Marlin and the 45-70, both powerhouses, both probably more common in days gone by. But hey, deer catchers nonetheless. If you ask me, I may go 444 Marlin. All things the same, which they're not the same because they're different grain weights. I kind of like speed, and I have taken a deer with 45-70, and I didn't quite get the results I wanted. If you want to see 45-70 versus deer, type it into the interwebs and you'll find that video. But I kind of like speed. This one's 700 feet per second faster ish, give or take a little bit, I'd probably take this one on my next deer kitchen adventure. But hey, comment down below. We got a lot more videos coming with 444 Marlin and 4570. Let me know which is your favorite. Let me know what you guys want to see next time. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. If you haven't already, go check out WHOTEEWHO.com. We got all kind of stuff. We got True Timber hats. We got WHOTEEWHO t-shirts, sweatshirts, everything. And make sure you're subscribed to my free newsletter on WHOTEEWHO.com so you don't miss out on all that stuff too. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!
Load it up and get all the zoomies you can. 30-06, 10 mil, 50 cap. It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and make a little boom boom. If you like